Hello everyone, and today I'm doing an animation course on Blender. So here's episode 1 on 3D animation. It's basically just gonna be Blender. I may do Maya. It depends, because Maya costs literally like a lot of money. So first of all, if you're using a pen, then it's like if you're using a Wacom tablet to do 3D animation. The first button, unless you set it to something different, the first button is pan in and out. Second one is right click. So like if I right click, so if I use my mouse now, then if I click right click, it'll do that. So here's how you do it. Okay, so you go here, you click add. Hold on, no, it's object. And it should say animation, insert keyframe. Do that. Then if I go here, I'm going to move it, and then I'm going to go click object, animation, insert keyframe, local rope scale. So now it has moved from there to there. So let's go ahead and watch that. You can set it to self key mode, which means that if I go here, this is automatic keyframe. Then if I move it up, it'll put a keyframe there for me. So now it did it anyway. So see, it just did it by itself. And then we're gonna go down. We're gonna go across. We're gonna go here. We're gonna put it here. Yeah. So now I have this entire movie. You can't click enter to watch it, so you have to individually click the button. So I've created this. It's pretty good, isn't it? I have a lot of understanding about Blender. I think Blender, besides, I have worked in Maya before, but I think Blender is I understand it the most. You want Blender because it's free, and number one, it tells you the most about this entire thing. It tells you about it, so it's like you don't have to do it. So this is basic. It's just, I think this is so if you want to do really basic animation, I honestly think that's what you need to do. So let's continue to move this. I'm not using the pen. I was, but I'm not. And then you can also set it to, like, you can set it to how many frames there are. When it exceeds 280, it'll keep going, or you can just click this to switch. Change it. So I have a pretty basic understanding of this program. Oh, and it's free on Steam, so you just have to look up Blender, and it's gonna be free. So it should. I think it's already in your library, even though that you haven't ever used it. It'll still do that. So I'm not gonna I can't tell you how to render this because I have no idea. It says render, but when you render the animation, it's not rendered. It's just a big image. So that may or may not be a glitch. This is version 2.77 if you want to follow along. It says so right here, and it says so on my desktop too. So if you want to go ahead and follow along, then and you have 24 frames. And if you move, and if we go. If we click it, it'll the FPS will change time to 23 or 25 because it's depending on where it's at, it'll switch itself at times. So again, move it over here. It's probably a lot easier to do it's a lot easier to do this kind of keyframing besides individually doing keyframe like that but it's a little harder because when you move it around, it's different. So I'm using my tablet now. Can you hear that? I really hope you can. Alright, well, I'm going to end this. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time. And I'll continue this soon. So goodbye.